everyone, I'm Wen Hsiang, and today we'll be doing a site visit at Kwasa Damansara City Centre and also an upcoming service apartment over here called Tujuh Residences developed by MRCB. So let's go and have a look. Alright, so let me give you some background about Kwasa Damansara first. It is a major Township Masterplan which involves around 2,300 acres of land. So part of it is under MBSA and another part of it is under MBPJ. So the master developer of Kwasa Damansara is Kwasa Land. It was established in the year 2010 and it is the wholly owned subsidiary of EPF. So in another word, Kwasa Damansara is backed by the EPF. So Kwasa Land will be in collaboration with different major developers to jointly develop this major township. So if you browse through the Kwasa Land website now, you can see there are around 7 developers on board at the moment. So some of the big names include the MRCB as well as YTL. Alright, so the main focus of today's site visit will be Kwasa Damansara City Centre, which is the most central part of the entire township. So it involves about 94 acres of prime land in Kwasa Damansara, and the developer will be MRCB. So for MRCB, the major shareholder is actually the EPF. So we will discuss more about the developer background in the later part of the video. So for this Kwasa Damansara City Township, some of the components will include office buildings, commercial, retail, as well as residential. So let me show you exactly where are we right now. So the main landmark of this Kwasa Damansara City Centre will be right behind me is the KWSP or EPF new HQ over there. It is a very nice office building and is newly completed. Alright. So the main access route to this city centre will be the Jalan Sungai Buloh. So for those who are familiar with this area, along the Jalan Sungai Buloh, there are actually a lot of florists. So this is where you can buy beautiful flowers and plants. So if you continue to go down Jalan Sungai Buloh about 4 km of distance, you can actually reach the Subang Airport. So if you talk about an area that is close to the airport, there are certain height restrictions. So if you look at the master plan, overall, the buildings are not very tall and it's generally lower density. And you are also accessible to a few other major highways such as NKV and also the new Dash Highway as well. If you look at this location from a broader perspective, it is actually surrounded by a few matured townships. For example, the Sungai Buloh, Damansara Damai, Kota Damansara, and also the Subang Bestari and Ara Damansara. So the main highlight of this city centre will be the public transport, because within the city there are 2 MRT stations, the MRT Line 1 and Line 2. And one of the stations is actually the interchange of both MRT 1 and 2. So it is very convenient because you can take this MRT to the city centre, to the PJ area, and you can even interchange with LRT to access to Subang or even Shah Alam area. So if you check out the parking area of the MRT stations, one of it is around 50% occupied and another station is even fully parked, and even there are a lot of cars parking along the roadside. So this shows that there is a large working population around this location. And I believe most of them are working professional in the city or in other area. They just park their car here and take the LRT to their working place. If you drive around Kwasa Damansara, one thing I like is that a lot of infrastructure has been nicely done even before any project has been launched. For example, you can see the access roads has been nicely done. Many of them are 2 to 3 lanes, quite wide, with the road lamp ready, traffic light, pedestrian walkway, or even the bicycle lane. And nearby there's also a park over there called the Taman Banda as well. So the first launch in Kwasa Damansara City Centre will be Tujuh Residences by MRCB. So it is a leasehold service apartment and it is located within walking distance to both of the Kwasa Damansara MRT stations as well as the EPF headquarters. There will be one tower, two wings, and in total there will be 573 units. For the size-wise, it is going to start from 550 square feet, one bedroom and one bathroom, 666 square feet, two room, two bath, 862 square feet, three rooms, two bath, as well as the biggest one will be 909 square feet. It is a dual key unit and it comes with two bedrooms plus one studio unit, three bathrooms. So in general, the sizes are small to medium size. So at the moment, the show units and show gallery for Tujuh Residences is under construction and looks like it's going to be ready very soon. So when it is ready, I will also go and visit and update you guys. So stay tuned to my channel as well. Alright, so now let's discuss about the developer, MRCB. The major shareholder is actually the EPF. And for MRCB, their core business is actually construction, infrastructure, as well as property development. They are very experienced in developing transport-oriented township. So one of the key highlights of their completed project is the KL Centre, which is the largest transportation hub in Malaysia. So today, if you look at the township, it is very successful with a lot of top-class offices. You have the hotels such as St. Regis, Hilton, and there are also a shopping mall like the New Central, and there are also a few luxury and high-end residences such as the Central Residence and the upcoming Central Suites, which is going to be complete very soon. So these experiences are very important for the developer to develop such an integrated township like the Kwasa Damansara City Centre. Alright, so now let me summarize for you some of the key takeaways of today's site visit. So the first thing I like is that this Kwasa Damansara City Centre is well connected with a lot of infrastructure ready. For example, the access routes are well established. You have two existing MRT within the city, and you are also accessible to major highways such as the Dash, NKV, or even the Jalan Sungai Buloh. Number two, it is the experienced developer with strong financial background. The fact that MRCB is experienced in developing transport-oriented township like KL Central, and Kwasa Damansara is backed by EPF, which gives people a lot of confidence. And lastly, I think for Tujuh Residences, the size is very practical, from smaller to medium size, and it is within walking distance to two MRT stations, which is very convenient for people taking MRT to work. Alright, so that's all for today's video. So if you want to get more details and updates about Kwasa Damansara City Centre and the Tujuh Residences, feel free to get in touch with me. My name is Wen Hsiang and I will see you in the next video.